Love you.
Okay, folks. Here we go again with another episode of Brad and Mira for the Culture, this podcast's weekly pop culture digest. I am Brad Listi. I am old, and I am joined, as always, by my enthusiastic and electrifying millennial friend and co-host, Mira Gonzalez.
Wow. Hello, Brad. Brad comes up with those adjectives just off the dome every day. So it's flattering. It's flattering. I may issue the same. Brad is my elderly, exhausted co-host. He is my tired, old man co-host.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like I've been doing alliteration. So it's like the same letter for each adjective.
I see. Yeah, that's harder. I don't have the brain for that.
So what are we going to be learning about today, Mira?
Well, today we're going to be learning about, primarily, we're doing an Oscars recap. So stay tuned for that. We'll have a little Brad's Fashion Corner, a little discussion of all the bits and all the winners and whatnot. So stay tuned.
Hollywood's biggest night.
Hollywood's biggest night.
Today's episode is brought to you by Zando, publisher of the novel Black Bag by Luke Kennard, now an official selection of the Otherppl book club. That is my book club. You should join my book club over at otherppl.com. Black Bag is a book about an out-of-work actor who gets the role of a lifetime, which is to say, sitting quietly in a college classroom zipped into a large leather bag for a psychology experiment. This is a warped campus novel. It is funny, it is bold, it is insightful. It's about identity, love, and the modern age. Unzip your psyche with Black Bag and get 15% off of your copy at bookshop.org. Use the code LOVEBooksellers at checkout, all one word. Again, the novel is called Black Bag by Luke Kennard, available now from Zando. Today's episode is also brought to you by DeepDive, a new learning platform that creates in-depth audio courses for writers. The latest course from DeepDive is called How to Write Literary Collage, taught by David Shields, best-selling author of Reality Hunger, available now at deepdive.audio. You can stream the course online or via the DeepDive app. There are other courses, including how to write a novel, how to write autobiographical fiction, and how to get the reader on board. Check it out at deepdive.audio.
Check it out.
So, Mira, I should tell you that last week after we recorded, I had a normal day, and then I went to bed, and I felt fine, and I woke up the next morning sick as a dog.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. You were pretty normal, I think, in our podcast. What happened? How'd you get sick?
Well, I went to AWP.
That'll do it.
And I was sort of thinking, I was kind of expecting to get sick because you're flying and then I'm in Baltimore and it's like rainy. You're just like, yeah, there's shit going on. When it's rainy.
Yeah, you're in a fucking conference center with a million people.
I'm talking like face to face with strangers for hours a day. So it just seems like the perfect storm. It just kind of felt like, and then I flew home and I was exhausted, but then I got back home and I felt fine. And then I knew that we had to record on Tuesday and we did that and I felt fine. I did my exercise, like everything was normal. And then I went to bed that night and I woke up and I felt like I was at death's door. And it wasn't even really that I felt that horrible. I didn't have a fever. I just was incredibly congested in my head only. And I was so tired in my bones. Like there was a level of full body exhaustion that is hard for me to properly describe.
I know what it feels like. Don't worry. You don't have to describe it to me. I feel it all the damn time.
That's like Mira's default mode.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just like exhausted. That's my default mode. It's exhausted.
But I got to say, I was sort of fortunate because I had a guest that I was supposed to interview last week at like the end of the week. and she got sick. And she actually canceled before we even did our episode. And so I kind of had like no interview to conduct. And it was sort of the perfect, if there was a week for me to be sick and like unable to be on the microphone, it was last week. And what's interesting to me is that I recorded our episode feeling fine. And only once that was done did my body succumb.
Like your body just knows to not get sick while you're podcasting. Like instinctually, your body holds it back until you podcast.
I do kind of feel like that. I feel like I'm able to sort of ward off illness until I know I have space to be ill.
It's amazing how your body seems to push sickness away until you podcast and then shows up afterwards, whereas mine shows up right before I have to podcast.
Yeah.
Make sure that I'm unable to podcast.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Opposite instincts. My body's allergic to podcasting. It's like, please no.
So interestingly too, I injured my back. Like I think too, like when you get sick like this, especially when it's tied to exhaustion, which I think mine was, I feel like I pulled a muscle in my back, like on my left, like scapula, like my shoulder blade. And I was trying to figure out how that happened because I was just lying in bed.
Yeah, you're having a real Mira week right now. You're really experiencing the Mira experience, just waking up in pain, sleeping all day. Yeah,
that's what I was going to say. Like hurting my back in my sleep. That's very Mira coded. And
it's very Mira coded. I do it all the time.
I think what happened, I was trying to figure it out and I was like, I think it's because I took cold meds.
That's why you hurt your back?
Well, hear me out. So I feel like, I'm not a huge fan of cold meds. They sort of make me feel gross. But when I'm sick,
men are always like this. They're like, oh, I'm like sick, but like the cold meds make you feel gross. Like, no, they make you feel better.
Well, they're symptom control. And so if I'm congested enough and I know that I'm just down for the count, I will take them just so that I can sleep theoretically.
Right.
But they fuck with your sleep. This is why I don't like Ambien. It's not real sleep. Like, it's kind of I don't know. It's an unsatisfying feeling for me. And I'll do it if I have to. But I think what happened was that I was sort of drugged up on Mucinex or whatever it was. And
high on Mucinex.
Well, and I was just sleeping and probably slept in some weird position.
Because you were just like sleeping too hard or like...
Yeah, I didn't wake up and like my arm was probably like bent behind my back or something.
Because you were just fucking zooted off that Mucinex, just fucking out of your mind high, rolling balls off the Mucinex.
That's it. And so I slept, most nights I was like in bed and asleep by like 8. And I would take these cold meds. And then I would also take like a good nap at like...
And really Mira style. Like
yeah.
You just bed and 8 and like random naps. Yeah.
But this is like you when you're like healthy and normal. Like this is just like an ordinary day.
No, it's a normal day for me. Yeah. Like just like 8 p.m. Like last night we were watching some movie that I can't even remember the name of. And like I fell asleep, I think at 8:45 while watching the movie.
Yeah, I get that. So in addition to just sort of like resting and letting my body heal, I continued this trend, this other recent like Mira coded trend of binging true crime shows.
Wow, I'm proud of you, Brad. You're really like going Mira style. You're going to start taking 500 milligrams of THC soon.
No, I think I'm done. I'm done because I've done so much of it over the past 2 weeks. And I think it kind of broke myself. Like I started to feel psychological effects. I watched the Nexium doc. That's kind of a cult doc, and like cult docs are like more manageable. But
yeah, they're like a little. I mean, not like less disturbing, but like it's not so like personal or something as like a serial killer one or whatever.
Yeah, they're disturbing, but it's not like I watched the I'll Be Gone in the Dark docuseries.
Oh, that's a fucking freaky one
about the Golden State Killer, and serial killers are the ones that really fuck with me. I'm like suspicious of everyone. I'm scared of everyone. I'm thinking about buying a weapon and an attack dog, like for my family. It's just like, it's a lot. It's a lot to process.
You're gonna get an AR-15, just fucking shoot people as they come to your door. I mean, I like think I have a lot of really insane habits developed from, or like a lot of insane instincts or just like knowledge from watching all of these shows. Like Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, would just go through neighborhoods and just try knobs, and then whatever door was unlocked, he would go into. And so I psychotically lock doors. Like I dated a guy who lived in Canada where they like don't ever lock their doors. And like I would go and I would lock the door before we went to sleep at night because like I was like, I'm not going to get Richard Ramirez. Like, no.
Yeah, that dude is he looks so terrifying.
Oh, it looks so scary, dude. And then like the people in East LA just like fucking finding him and cornering him and calling the cops. So satisfying.
I just don't understand how do these people, I know these people are abused, like they have some sort of violence perpetrated upon them, right? When they're kids usually.
Yeah.
But there's lots of kids who have violence perpetrated upon them that don't turn out to be serial killers. But like, what is it? Yeah. These people just, I don't know. It's like, that's what I think maybe so scary about it is that it can happen. And
have you ever heard of that story of the woman who found out that her dad was a serial killer when she was like a teenager and had no idea?
Oh, wait, is this like, my dad, the BTK killer?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I was going to watch that one, but I
listened to a podcast about it. I didn't watch the documentary, but like it's really good. Like really fucking terrifying. Like her just like going back through her childhood and like remembering the signs that like she didn't see because she was a child. Oh,
well, and also
so fucking scary.
Who's going to be thinking like, oh yeah, my dad, who's like relatively normal with me,
right,
is actually a serial killer, and these odd behavioral tics or whatever, or these instances like that was actually him covering up like a brutal slaying or something like.
Right. And it's like, you don't even know, like there was not a ton of research on serial killers until like semi recently, you know, like the 80s or whatever. And so it's like, there wasn't a lot of like knowledge about what the signs are. And like, you're a little kid, you're not going to be like, I think my dad is displaying the signs of being a sociopath. Like that's not real. It's really terrifying to think about.
Like, how do you coach somebody who's coming of age to be like on the lookout? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's how women learn to exist in the entire world. It's like you're told, like from a very young age, like you're walking down the street, do not look at the ground, look forward, look confident. If somebody like says something to you, keep walking. Like don't you have to learn how to be rude. Like you've got to like, you know, carry this and that in your purse. Like if somebody like, you know, attacks you, here's how you attack back. Like it's if you get kidnapped, you fucking spit on everything and you tear your hair out so that they can find you via genetics, like shit like that.
Great.
I mean, you're raising a daughter, a teacher.
I was going to say, I'm going to have to call you in to mentor.
I mean, that's remember that, listeners. If you ever get kidnapped, spit everywhere. Piss, fucking hair is important. You can get a tooth out, do that. Just
shit your pants.
Shit your pants. Yeah, that's like shitting your pants is honestly a good one because if you gross them out enough, it can cause a real problem.
I've had that thought when I'm walking my dog at night.
I'm gonna shit my pants.
Every night I think of it, but
I'm gonna shit my pants right now.
No, actually, it's when I pick up my dog's poop, you know, in the baggie or whatever, and then I'm walking and like I haven't found a trash can yet. I'm like, if somebody like tried to assault me right now, I feel like
throw it
or just like smash it into their face. I feel like that's not the worst thing in the world to have on you, is to have some feces on you.
That's true. I mean, like they say that if you're like attacked, if like somebody like grabs you, that the best thing that you can do is like the element of like surprise, like going like, okay, like, all right, I'm going to do anything. And then like leaping up and fucking like going straight for the eyes or whatever is like what you're supposed to do, I guess. So dog poop might work really well.
Word to the wise.
Carry some dog poop.
So, Mira, why are you wearing sunglasses? I feel like, people listening can't see you, but you are wearing sunglasses. You are indoors, and I think we need an explanation.
So, yeah, I am wearing sunglasses indoors. Yesterday, I was hanging out. I was playing my Nintendo Switch, which I'll talk about later. And suddenly, like, my eye kind of started, like, itching a little bit. And, like, I've got, like, allergies that are pretty bad. So I was like, okay, maybe it's that. But then it started, like, stinging and kind of burning and kind of tearing up. And I was like, that's weird. And then I went to the bathroom and I looked in the mirror and my eye was, like, bright red. And, like, the skin around it was all bright red and fucking crazy. and it was like all swollen. And, you know, I was like, this doesn't seem great. And so I went up to Tyler and I was like, I don't know what's going on here, but it doesn't seem great. And he just looked at me and he said, doctor. I said, okay. So I sent pictures to my doctor. And then like she called me and she was like, yeah, this looks like pink eye. And so I'm going to send some drops and shit and like, you know, good luck. But I have no fucking idea how I got it. Like, no idea.
But I think like the way that you get pink eye is you touch human feces.
Well, I have been touching poop lately. I've been experimenting with just giving it a touch. Just like, okay, there's the poop, just touch the poop. And touch the poop. Tyler and I have been, you know, just trying it out as sort of a new routine. Touch the poop. It's like a, you know, it's a fun thing that we're doing. And I've recently developed it so that it's touch the poop, touch the eye. So, you know, it's like a little routine in the morning. Touch the poop, touch the eye.
Have you been around any children with pink eye?
No, I've not been around children. I mean, the only thing I can think of is like I just touch something and then touch my eye. Like, I guess, like, I don't know. It was like so weird. It came on all of a sudden, all at once, just like while I was sitting in bed. Like, nothing was like, I wasn't anywhere. Like, I've assumed that like the day before I must have like touched something. I mean, we like moved, a bunch of stuff into a storage unit. So we've got like all these books and shit like that are like hard to move. And so we just want to put them somewhere. Maybe there I touched something and got pink eye.
Or like a public restroom or something.
I can't recall using a public restroom. Maybe I did though, but I always wash my hands. I'm not dirty.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like because like we have kids and like kids will bring that stuff home from like preschool and they're always like, ew. And I think once you're around somebody who has it, they can give it to you.
Yeah, you can get it from somebody. And like that is where, like, I never even got it when I was a kid, but like I remember there being pink eye outbreaks and it was like a thing. But like I've literally never gotten it until now. It was like really, truly bizarre. It was really weird. My eye is currently kind of stinging and crusty, but I've been putting artificial tears in it and they gave me antibiotics. And they said that if it starts to get a lot worse, or if my entire face is swelling, or if there is a pain in my brain, to go to the ER.
We should hurry up and get this podcast done.
Yeah, because I am having a lot of brain pains right now. So then
under the wire.
Yeah, exactly. Then I also got my car detailed, which is weird. I've never done that before. But
why? Was it filthy?
It was filthy. I mean, it was like, it wasn't terribly filthy. It wasn't great. But mostly what it was is that when I got the car, I got it used from my sister's boyfriend, whose dad owns a mechanic. And the dashboard, like on the passenger side, had like sticky residue on it. And I like assumed it was from like, you know, like one of those dashboard mats or something. Like there was like glue left over. So I took it to get detailed. And I was like, if you could do all the regular stuff. And then also there's the sticky stuff on the dashboard that we can't seem to get off. Could you help us? And so I then come back the next day to pick up my car. And like 4 guys come out from the back and they're like, what the fuck did you do to your dashboard? I'm like, I don't know. Like I bought the car and it was like that. And they're like, we tried fucking everything. Like we tried to steam it off. We tried alcohol. We tried nail polish removal, like just like all these, like listing all these different chemicals that they tried and like all these different techniques that they tried to get it off. And like not a single one worked. They were like, we've literally never seen this before. Like what the fuck is going on? So I was like, okay, there's something fucking weird happening here. And yet I have been Googling my model of car and like nothing came up saying like sticky dashboard. So I was like, okay, that's weird. So then I asked Natasha, who is my friend and she knows about cars. I was like, what model of car do I have? And she was like, you have a Mazda 6 from 2013, which she knew off the top of her head for some reason. And so I Googled that. And it turns out that there was a massive recall because the dashboard melts. And that's why they couldn't get it off, because it was not glue. It is my dashboard literally melting. So I'm going to have to like go on this website and check if there was like a recall and if that recall extends, you know, the next 13 years. And like, if so, then I can take it to a Mazda dealership and I can get it fixed And if not, then I guess I have to just like get the dashboard replaced or just like be in a car with a melting dashboard, possibly giving me cancer.
Or like there's got to be like a fire hazard. Isn't it dangerous?
I mean, I assume so. Like, I don't know. Like, I really don't know enough about cars to like even say, but it does seem like not good that the dashboard is melting.
Yeah, I would get that taken care of. I got to believe that if it's a recall, they're doing it for liability purposes, right? They don't want to get sued.
Probably. Like, I would assume so, but like, and I guess that works on a used car too, so they just like don't want to get sued. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's weird too, because it's like only the passenger side dashboard is melting, like not the rest of the dashboard, like just that little bit. And so like that's the part that you have to get replaced, I guess. But like that's like getting that part alone is like near impossible. You have to get like the entire dashboard if you like pay for it. So if I can't take it to a Mazda dealership, then I'm gonna have to pay like $1,000 or something like that, which is so fucking annoying. I fucking hate cars so fucking much.
I think it'd be more than 1,000 probably.
Probably. God. Well, but it's like I've got a hookup. I'm a car nepo baby because my sister's boyfriend is a mechanic, and so he just charges me for the parts and then does the work for free. Because my sister's sleeping with him. So
can I get in on that?
Yeah.
For real?
If you want to drive to it's like Marina Del Rey kind of, they'll fix your car for a good price. They're good. Gary's Auto Body Shop. Everyone check it out.
And I just tell him I know you?
Yeah. Or I'll call him beforehand and be like, my friend's coming in.
Okay. I might take you up on that.
Yeah, dude, you should. I like, at this point, I just drive my car to my mom's house and I'm like, Anthony, can you figure it out? I don't know. There's like some lights on or something. And then he just like fixes it for me. It's beautiful.
Okay. Beautiful. Yeah. Because I have like, I want to say I have like $3,000 worth of shit that's got to be done to my car. Yeah. And I'm sort of like putting it off. And I feel like the mechanic I go to is good, but I feel like they're expensive.
Yeah, I feel like mechanics like always kind of fuck you. Like they always like find some way to like spend extra money. And I don't know enough about cars to like prevent that. Like I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm just like, okay, I guess I'm just going to pay a bajillion dollars to get this fixed because I don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
But
it's like a doctor. They have you where they want you because you don't know what they're talking about. They're like, yeah. Well, I don't know how to fix a car. You know? Yeah,
like there was like a joke going around TikTok of girls saying to their boyfriends, like, yeah, like I got like, you know, my car fixed and like they put premium air in my tire. So it's like a little bit more expensive. And then the dude's like losing it because like premium air is not like a real thing. Like if somebody said that to me, even knowing that, I think I would still be like, yeah, give me the premium air.
Yeah, I never know, even like with the gasoline. I'm like, do I put the premium unleaded in or just the regular? Or
who uses the premium and why? Like, I have no idea.
I think maybe like your car will last longer if it's not like running unclean fuel through it. I have no idea.
I don't know, man. That's Med's work. That's none of my business. But then let's see what else happened this week. I changed my medication routine because I started having random panic attacks and just sort of waking up in the morning already in a panic, freaking out over like literally nothing, which is when I know that I need to change my meds. If it's like I'm panicking related to something and I'm able to get out of it, then it's like, okay, I'm just a naturally anxious person. But if I'm just like waking up in a panic attack, then I'm like, all right, time to change my meds a bit. So I did. And then like changing my meds always makes me just like a little imbalanced at first, like just like a little like, you know, my mood's not quite all the way there. And so my poor, long-suffering husband, I was insane for just several days. I was just fucking out of my mind. I like got mad at Tyler because I thought that he didn't want me to get my nails done, and I really needed to get my nails done. And like he was like literally just holding his arms up, like shrugging, like, what are you even talking about? You get your nail, like, I don't care if you get your nails done, like, what the fuck? And like I just couldn't, like, I was so upset at him. Like the poor man, the poor long-suffering husband, like he's just dealing with like a wild animal in the house, basically, just like a bear that just like might maul him at any minute for no good reason.
So wait, were any of these panic attacks related to podcasting?
All of them. Every single one. Every single one. It was just podcast.
And so that necessitated you changing your meds.
Yeah, I do also want people to know that, like, I was, like, texting with Brad and said that I, like, had panic attacks all week and then I changed my meds. And he responded and he was like, so just, like, having panic attacks all week necessitates you changing your meds, as if that was like so crazy, as if it was like, oh, like just that is enough to like change your whole medication routine. And I was like, yeah, do you not know how mental illness works? That's literally how mental illness works. You get mentally ill and then you get meds and therapy and it helps. Like, he's like, oh, like just panic attacks daily. That's enough.
Yeah, I just feel like the medication of these things, in my my limited understanding of it, is that it's like delicate. You have to get the mixture right, and then you get it, and then what? You have like a little bit of backslide, and then it's like, okay, yeah, then we're going to redo everything. It just feels like a lot of change. Like,
well, it's not like redoing everything. It's just going up on the dose. Like, it's the same medication, but just upping the dose a little bit so that it's like a little bit more effective, because it's not getting me all the way there.
And just to clarify, because of your like extraordinary THC intake, there's no correlation, as far as you're concerned, between the amount of THC you consume and your tendency to panic.
If I am having a panic attack, in the midst of a panic attack, if I smoke weed, I will calm down. Like, it's not as effective as like a Xanax, but it's like close. Like, it like helps so much. Like, if I'm like having a panic attack, like I'll like forget what the fuck is going on. I'll be like, I'm dying, like I don't know. And like Tyler will like put a joint in my mouth, and then I'll be like, okay, like I'm able to get out of the panic attack now.
What is that? Yeah, what does a panic attack feel like? You're just like panicking.
Yeah, that is kind of what it feels like. It feels like, I mean, it kind of depends. Like, there's like physical symptoms that I'll sometimes feel where it's like, I'm like, oh, I can't breathe. Like, I'm like trying to, I can't get like a full breath, you know, like I'm like trying to breathe all the way deeply in and I can't, is what it feels like. And then I'm like, oh, I can't breathe. Oh, am I having an asthma attack? No, it's a panic attack. Sometimes I think I'm having an asthma attack. Other times it's like, I think of something like, for example, like, you know, if we're going to talk about mental health, like the like PTSD from seeing things happen to my grandma that I never wanted to see, like sometimes it'll be like a thought like that would come up and then like that would induce a panic attack. Other times it's like there's nothing like that and it's just like, you know, I've got to like go to the store today, oh, panic attack. And like you can feel it in your chest sometimes, you feel it in like my stomach sometimes, I want to like throw up. So, you know, it just kind of depends on like what fun thing is happening that day.
Have you ever had a panic attack where you're like, I got a podcast, oh shit?
It's always the opposite. It's like, I gotta throw my computer out the window, my Yeti mic, I gotta fucking smash it with a hammer. Like that, like if I don't smash my Yeti mic with a hammer, I will die right now. And then Tyler puts a joint in my mouth.
Thank God.
Thank God.
What would we do without Tyler?
I mean, truly, right? My fucking internet would never work. I probably wouldn't feed myself. Like, I wouldn't have anybody to get mad at for no reason. Terrible.
What a lovely man.
Yeah, shout out to Tyler, my long-suffering husband. Appreciate him. He did want me to get my nails done, so, you know, nobody needs to worry about that. And then besides that, I, much like hundreds and thousands of other people, have become woefully addicted to the new Pokemon game. Oh, it's such a problem. It is such a problem. It's like we had Animal Crossing for the pandemic, and now for World War III, we have Pokopia.
I miss both of these. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, see, you're fucking up. You're missing out on like cultural moments on the Nintendo Switch system, which is, to put it in Brad terms, it's like a Game Boy.
Oh wait, I think River might have one of these, but like
he does. Yeah,
he never plays with it.
He plays Minecraft, right? Or he used to?
On his iPad.
Right. Okay. So Pokopia is like Minecraft. It has like those little blocks and you can like build shit with it. But then it's also got an eco-terrorist plotline where like Team Rocket like tricked all of humanity into going and moving to space because they were running out of food on the planet and the weather was changing. And so they left the planet to the Pokemon, and you as the Pokemon, it's your job to like regrow and rebuild the planet to be like sustainable for human life.
So like how many hours a day? You say you're addicted to this. Like how many, is this like your full-time job?
Yes. Like I don't look at the amount of hours that I've played because like I know it's too many and I don't want to know.
But wait. I feel like this is a new thing though, right? Like people on the Nintendo Switch, they have like fan bases and you can get paid to just play video games.
Not me.
Oh, really? I was going to say this could be it for you. This could be your thing.
It's like that meme of like the guy being like, "You guys are getting paid?" Like, like no.
But wait, that is a thing though, right? Like certain people are making a fortune playing video games.
But it's like an Olympic sport. Like I like watched a documentary on this once, and it was like you go to like these competitions to play like you fucking I don't know, Tony Hawk Pro Skater, probably not that, but some shit like that. And like they have these boys like waking up at like 6 a.m. and like doing like drills and like practices and like testing out different moves and shit. And like the boys look miserable. Like, and like they're not playing Pokopia and that shit. They're not doing like competitive, like, I don't know, Pokemon home building or like competitive like habitat restoration.
No, it's more like they play like shooting games, I feel like.
Right, like shooting or like sports games, like is like their thing, like shooting, sports, fighting, like that sort of thing. And like Pokopia has literally none of that. It's like the least competitive game on the planet, which is why I like it. Because I'm really not competitive. I'll just say I lose instantly. And like Pokopia is like nobody loses except maybe the humans who are trapped in space, but that's you don't have to deal with them, so it's fine.
And this has got to go well with like your pot intake, right? I mean,
oh, so well. Oh my god, it's the most stoner game of all time. It's like these Pokemons are like they're all kind of idiots. Like they like one of them comes up to you and it's like, I threw up. What do I do? Like they're like a little kid, like just not knowing like what the fuck is going on, and like you just like you get high as hell, and you're like, all right, like time to build a skyscraper, and then like I don't know, an airplane to go through it like 9/11. Like why not?
Jesus.
I haven't built that, but I am doing housing discrimination. I did put Machop in a. He was ruining the vibe.
Wait. Who's Machop?
He's like this Pokemon that's like a big buff guy. He's like a big like he looks like he's made of cement. He's like a big buff guy, and like he was ruining the vibe. He just like he sleeps standing up. It was weird. So I put him in a jail, and that's where he lives now, in a jail. So.
Wow, you're part of the prison industrial complex, Mira.
That's right. I'm a slumlord. I'm doing housing discrimination. I'm creating ghettos like for the least good Pokemon. It's once you get girls a little bit stoned playing games like this, they start to do weird shit. They start to do like eugenics in The Sims. Like they start to do, you know, ghettos in Animal Crossing. Like it's not great.
Start breaking into people's houses. You're like the Night Stalker of Pokemon.
Exactly. Start breaking into people's houses and, you know, doing God knows what to the Pokemon. Anyways, before we get too far in that joke, I believe we have an Angry Adam today.
Oh, boy.
So let's hear it.
Hey, guys, it's Angry Adam. Jesus Christ, Brad, you really fed us up a buffet of mental disorders this week. Your trip to AWP sounds like a fucking OCD cosplaying convention. Okay. Hold on, I gotta pull my notes up because I have so much to say about your trip to Baltimore. I like, first of all, that you had to remind us in your story about the Thai restaurant that you're a vegetarian. Dude, it's your whole fucking identity. It's all you talk about. It's all you are. That and a bad father. We know you're a vegetarian. But now the second part of your identity is that you wear a piss hat. So you officially contain multitudes. Congratulations, dude. I'm very... very happy for you. Also, you were telling that story about meeting the guy from Kenya, from Nairobi, and you made it sound like he came from. When you told the story, you made it sound like he came from Nairobi to meet you. That's how fucking crazy and delusional you are. He did not come from Nairobi to meet you. He came to attend his MFA program in AWP. You are a circumstance of that action. He doesn't give a fuck about you. Also, you were like, "Oh, I felt so bad about leaving Carrie and blah blah blah. I really gotta make it." Dude, Carrie's basically a widow. Like you don't have to apologize every time you leave Carrie. Like you literally have seen your kids 4 times this year, and that's to show them traumatic movies only. Mira, I don't know if you know this. Brad didn't really want to tell you, but his bigger business than DeepDive or promoting the podcast was he's selling a line of Sylvia Plath fleshlights at AWP, and they sold really, really well. People really, really loved fucking that stuff. What about me? Well, I got laid off this week, guys. I'm officially fun-employed. Mira, maybe you could be my spirit guide through the world of unemployment. You help me file for unemployment. We can get baked at 10 a.m. and watch Pee-wee's Big Adventure or do some fun stuff. but I'm here for all of it. Let me just look at my notes, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Carrie's a widow. Oh, Brad, why are you hating on Ventura? Like where you're talking about Britney Spears getting arrested in Ventura. Ventura's fucking nice, dude. They got a nice beach, beautiful houses. I think like it's like the highest county with like the most expensive houses in the country. Don't hate on Ventura. Like, that's just a poor reflection of yourself. That's you hating on you. And also, dude, you're a little too into John. My God. Fucking keep it in your pants, dude. All right. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Wow, we love you too, Adam. Was that the first time he said I love you?
No, I do feel like I gave him a lot to work with last week. You
really did. Yeah. I really got off scot-free in that whole thing. If anything, Angry Adam was being positive about me. I would love to get stoned at 10 a.m. Adam.
He texted me a couple of weeks ago. I think it was after you went off on him, and he's like, I don't know if I can do this. He's like, Mira's too thin-skinned for this. And I was like, you just got to realize, like, Mira will attack if provoked.
Yeah, I'm not thin-skinned. I just attack quickly.
Yeah, she will retaliate.
So, I mean, who's got a thin skin here? Is it me or is it Angry Adam? Dish it out, but you can't take it, Adam. Don't worry, I can take. If Adam had ever met my father, he would understand that it's like what's happening with me and Adam is like, not that I'm thin-skinned. It's like more of a Godzilla versus Mothra type situation where there's no winning in this entire thing. He's going to go hard. I'm going to go hard. And then he's going to get fired from his job.
I feel, I was trying to make sense because I feel like because we are roasting people on this show, like you and I are roasting celebrities, you know, that's not the only thing that we do, but because there's that element that Angry Adam performs a very necessary service because we too should be roasted if that's going to be the situation. So I think maybe the recovering Catholic in me appreciates the opportunity to be roasted.
I mean, look, the Jew in me appreciates it. I think Catholics and Jews really have that in common where it's like all about like guilt, like insults, roasting, like that's like, so, you know, I respect it. I appreciate it. And I engage in it. And I want to say that the other day I said that Adam had a fake job at a podcast that I don't remember, maybe a few weeks ago. And that he was lying about having a job and it wasn't real. Who's right now, Adam? Who called it now, Adam?
Maybe he didn't even really get laid off. Maybe it's all a ruse.
Maybe he never had a job in the first place, Adam. I mean, that screenshot that you sent me of your supposed quote-unquote job was clearly AI. So, you know, let's try that again. So, on to our Oscars recap. So first and foremost, I think we should do Brad's fashion corner. I thought the fashion was like shockingly bad this year. There was like very few outfits that I liked.
I hope that you show I think there's one person that I just think is so like shockingly beautiful and looked great. But there's a couple people who really, you know, there's some people who look great, but I agree.
Chase Infinity. Is that the one who you thought looked great?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't include her because, like, I knew that we both just loved the way that she was dressed and she looked amazing, and that's just, like, that's all it is. She looks so good.
I was bowled over. I was like, this girl is so, like, what a beauty. It's so cool.
What a beauty and what style. Every single thing that she's worn for the press tour has been amazing. Every single thing. That's impressive.
Yeah, she's done well, and she seems like a nice, I mean, I don't know. I have a affection for her because she's an Indiana girl.
She seems like a nice girl, honestly. Like, I like her. She seems cute and like she's a good actor. And like, I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
And it's her first fucking movie. Like, can you imagine?
Dude.
I mean, luck plays a role in life. Don't ever tell me that it doesn't. This girl she just caught the wave.
Luck and like being the most beautiful person I've ever seen in my entire life. Just like insane.
Well, that's luck too.
Yeah, right. Really true.
I mean, it's just an embarrassment.
Genetic lottery.
Yeah, it's an embarrassment of riches. And she's talented. She can really act. So good for her.
She's got everything that everybody else wants to have.
I mean,
let's see.
I cannot imagine. She must have been walking the halls of that high school. Guys must have just been like, what the fuck?
She strikes me as the type who's like so beautiful that like men didn't even, like younger guys, like when she was in high school, like didn't even approach her. Like she probably felt like, what am I, like not pretty? Because like boys were so afraid of her because she was so beautiful.
Yeah, she also seems really nice and like down to earth. Maybe she was like the approachable hot girl. I knew a girl like that in high school who was like so stunning, but yet was also like the nicest person.
I mean, yeah, it's a rare combo, I guess. So, well, speaking of somebody who's stunning and a nice person, our first outfit is Demi Moore, who I thought was like one of the best dressed, honestly. So what she's wearing it's like all peacock feathers, and there's like a bit of a train. It's like a floor length like bodycon, and then there's feathers coming up over like her clavicle and shoulders, like almost up to her chin, coming up off of the top of the dress, and it is sleeveless. Brad, thoughts?
I like it. I think it's, for a feather dress like this, especially one that kind of goes a little wild at the top, it's a very shapely dress. Like it fits, it's very well tailored. And I like the color and the way that it sort of shines, like those peacock feathers. I like the way that it's, kind of gets shiny in the middle. And I like the train. The whole thing, it's a good cut. I did read something about the way that the feathers sort of explode at the top, and that Demi was wearing this to sort of hide her like Ozempic clavicle. That's what people were saying, on the internet. And I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think like there's many more reasons to wear this dress besides just hiding your clavicle. Like it's just such a pretty dress.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's wearing a dress just to hide the clavicle. That doesn't seem.
Yeah, she does seem too skinny though. Like there's like it was like really shocking seeing how skinny a lot of people were at this Academy Awards. Like just like people are getting Ozempic who should not be. Who should really, really not be. It is like straight up dangerous.
Well, speaking of adjusting the meds, like some of these people, it's like, okay, you did it. Like you lost those like frustrating 10 pounds that wouldn't go away or whatever. Like it's gone. And then some.
Now stop.
You're
good.
Or like titrate, like take it down a notch. You don't need to keep losing with these people.
Yeah. Maintain.
Yeah.
It's insane. I mean, it's like, and it gets to a point where it's like, people are like body shaming this or that. Like, no. It gets to a point where it's an illness and you cannot be promoting it, and like it needs to be pointed out. Like that's crazy. Like Maude Apatow looked crazy. And like Emma Stone looked crazy. Like it was rough.
That's the thing. These people who don't even need like what is it called? The GLP-1? Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
They don't need these things. And yet
they're already skinny.
I saw an article that was speculating that Margot Robbie is taking Ozempic.
She totally is. She is like so much thinner. And it's like, she didn't need to be thinner. She really didn't. She was plenty thin. And like you're saying, okay, fine. There's like 10 pounds you want to lose or whatever because you're insane. Okay, then lose it and then stop. Like she is getting way too thin. It's like I feel like it's going to like be an issue for roles.
And I think there's a difference because I saw it was Kelly Osbourne after her appearance at some award show was getting a lot of chatter on social media about her appearance. And she was like, don't shame me. I've been going through a terrible time. And like,
she has anorexia.
I feel bad for the girl because she's lost her dad. And I get it. Like it's a
hard time that can induce an eating disorder.
Yeah. But I think like, I just want to make this point. And it's not only applicable to her, it's applicable to all of these people, is that like, there's a difference between shaming somebody, like body shaming somebody, and like expressing concern because somebody looks ill.
Right. You look sick. Like that's like people get freaked out. Like Ariana Grande looks genuinely close to death. Like that is something that we are allowed to point out and say like, hey girl, you might die. That's like not great. You probably shouldn't be doing that.
Well, and I think, this is an interesting question, is that back in the day, you would see somebody who was that thin and you'd be like, oh, this is a person with an eating disorder. They've got anorexia. But now you see people who are this thin and it's like, oh, they just might be on a GLP-1.
Which like, I do want to point out, I was reading about this, like anorexia nervosa is the like mental, like is the disorder that one has where it's like, you're not on any medication, you're starving yourself. It's like a mental disorder. Anorexia itself is simply the act of starving yourself. So all these people have anorexia. It's just GLP-1 induced anorexia.
And is it as, I mean, it's got to be dangerous. Like, that's the point. Because
Yeah.
like Karen Carpenter back in the day died of anorexia.
Right. It's dangerous. Like, you can die of anorexia no matter how it happens. Like, GLP-1s are, and like the muscle loss, like, it's like GLP-1s are not supposed to be used in this way. Like, they're not supposed to be used to the point where you're anorexic. It's crazy. But speaking of somebody who is not anorexic, seemingly, looks very healthy, our second outfit for Brad's Fashion Corner is Pedro Pascal. Now, a lot of bad outfits this year, but the men looked pretty good, actually. Like, there was like a lot of good outfits that men had this year, which was really strange. I think Pedro looks great here. He's got I don't even know what kind of collar that is, but it's a kind of collar that like appears that it's like a Mandarin collar up until the very front, where it has like two little tiny little lapels. And then he's got, it's like what is that even called? Like a bib shirt? Like, it's like got like a, I don't know, thing. And then he's got like a cummerbund, and he's got high waist pants. The shirt is white, the pants are black. He's got like big cuffs. And then he has like a big like feather brooch on his chest. I love it. Brad, thoughts?
I mean, yeah, it is a little bit unorthodox. It seems like, where's his coat? You know, it's like the,
yeah.
But
I like it without the coat.
Yeah, and it was warm. It was warm in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
I get why he would forego, but I think it's okay. I mean, it's very simple. It's like a white shirt and black pants. They're very well tailored.
Mm-hmm.
He's a handsome dude. I think he looks better with the mustache. And I want to say,
I agree
that he gave his mustache to Leo DiCaprio, who I think looked fantastic with a mustache.
He looked great. He looked like, and like de-puffed his face somehow. I don't know what he did. He de-inflated himself.
I mean, he's doing a movie in Europe right now with Jennifer Lawrence. And I think Leo, it's kind of like Brando. He can like he fluctuates. He loses weight. Is
it just a weight thing? Is that, you think that's all it is? Not like a filler or anything?
I just think he's been exercising, and I think I'm guessing he's just been on set and like probably dropped a few pounds for the role. But the thing that struck me, and I'm wondering if Scorsese, because this movie that they're doing, I want to say is set back in the day. It's a horror movie. I forget. It's not like a Hemingway adaptation, but he looked exactly like Ernest Hemingway in the 1930s. It was
Damn.
It was freaking me out. Like, if you see old pictures of Ernest Hemingway in his like For Whom the Bell Tolls years when he was living in Cuba, like, it's uncanny. Maybe even a little bit before that, but like, I
could totally see that. That actually, like, yeah, that totally checks out.
Yeah, and like they even have kind of the same hairline in a weird way, but it never hit me that like Leo looks like Ernest Hemingway, but he does.
Right. I guess it's like he's like, because we haven't really seen him like older, but like reduced the way that he is. Like, he like looks healthier than he has ever in his like adult years, like his like post-twink years. He like looks healthier than he ever has. So like, I guess maybe we haven't like had a chance to see him like look as hot as Hemingway.
Well, listen, if he wants to keep up with his child bride or whatever, he's got these he dates all these young girls. Like, you're getting to the point, Leo, where you better start taking your fitness seriously.
I mean, it's true. So our next outfit is Michael B. Jordan, who is wearing a blazer with a Mandarin collar, black. And then he's got like a high-waisted black dress pants, and he's got a sort of 90s style silver wallet chain. And then he's just got patent leather men's dress shoes. Brad, thoughts?
I mean, guys have it easy.
Yeah, they do, which like is why it's so unacceptable how many men look so boring.
I always feel like at these award shows, it's like I would just wear a tux. Like, just a nice tailored classic tux would probably be what I would wear. But
if you were doing something like this, I would tell you to wear a Mandarin collar. I love the Mandarin collar. I think like it's very in right now, and like it's just a way to make like a men's suit be like a little bit unique and a little bit interesting. Like, I think it was a really great choice.
Yeah, he looks good. And I like the all black, I mean the solid black. It's like everything on it is black. There's no white anywhere.
Yeah, there's like a little silver, and that's it.
And then the wallet chain, I don't know what that's all about, but I guess that's cool.
I mean, he's just so attractive also. It's like, it's hard for him to look bad, honestly.
He's earnest too. I thought that he was very heartfelt in his speech. People were pulling for him.
I really like him. He seems like he was really good in that movie. Seems like a nice guy. He's like one of the hottest actors in Hollywood. I'm a fan. So our next outfit is Odessa Azion, who played like opposite Timothy in Marty Supreme. She is how do I even describe what the fuck she's wearing? It's like it looks kind of like a kimono that nobody tied properly. Like it's like tied in her like low waist. It like doesn't have an obi or anything though. It's like very very like it's got like a deep V-neck. She's wearing like it looks like a rosary maybe, and then like the sleeves go over her thumbs and have like like studs on them, I guess. And she's got like a choker on. And it's floor length. Brad, thoughts?
Yeah, it just looks like she wore somebody else's outfit by accident, or like
she looks a goddamn mess.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't fit.
Yeah, it doesn't fit. I don't understand what the shape of the dress is supposed to be at all.
Yeah, I don't understand this choice. It feels like, and this is the thing too, if you're having doubts, just simple, elegant. It's the Oscars. Like,
go with something simple if you're having doubts. And like, I don't understand how somebody could try this on and not have doubts.
And who's helping her? Don't you have somebody helping you vet?
I mean, her stylist hates her. It's the only thing that I can like think here. You would not dress somebody like this if you did not hate their guts.
It's got retaliation written all over it.
Yes. So our next outfit is, oh God, I am not going to be able to remember this woman's name, but she was in, in that movie, The Worst Person Alive, and she was in Sentimental Value.
Yeah.
And so this dress that she's wearing is like wild. It's, so it's a strapless dress. It's red. It's floor length. And it's like kind of like a wrap dress. It's got a slit that goes like all the way up to like her natural waist. And then under the dress, she's got like a matching like pair of like shorts. It's like she's got like exercise shorts. It's like it's a skirt dress, kind of. And the dress is like completely devoid of shape, like no shape at all. It's just a column. Brad, thoughts?
I'm not a huge fan. I think that the slit, like I see, that can work. Like having some sort of slit up the side of a dress can work great.
Yeah.
But this is way too big. The sporty, like Lycra athletic short thing underneath is a weird choice for the Oscars. And I also think that this color dress at the Oscars, I mean, it's not that you can't do it, but it feels like you want to go with this is like fire engine red.
Yeah, it's really, really red.
And I'm like, maybe tone that down a little bit at the Oscars.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I don't mind the red as much as like the slit is like all wrong and crazy. Like it is like a wrap dress in that like it's just like one piece of square fabric that is like held up on both ends, like at the top of the dress. It looks like how I look when I come out of the shower. It looks like I have a towel wrapped around me and then I'm like sticking my leg out of the part of the towel that is wrapped. Like that is what it looks like.
Yeah, I don't feel like it. I mean, it's not uncomfortable, but like just like it feels awkward.
It's awkward. Yeah, it's like it's an awkward, weird dress. So our next person is Chloe Zhao, who is wearing like a floor length ruffled black dress. And then she's got these like very, very long bell sleeves. She's got a necklace that is it's like a snake eating its own tail. And then she has a big black veil over like the whole outfit. Looks like she's going to like a 18th century funeral. Brad, thoughts?
I like it.
I love it.
Yeah, I think like this is a big swing, especially at the Oscars. But she's wearing black, which I think matters, and she's fully committed, like all the way in to the point where she's wearing a veil, and the necklace is right. It's like it's a very goth choice, right? Like this is like. Yeah. Goth punk. I don't know how you would characterize it, but I don't know. Isn't her movie, what is Hamnet's all about grief, right? So she's sort of like...
Yeah, it's about a kid dying.
Yeah, she's leaning into the whole like queen of grief sort of aesthetic. And I just think it looks kind of cool. She looks like a character out of like what's the guy's name who...
Edgar Allan Poe?
Yeah, I mean, Edgar Allan Poe, or I was going to say Tim Burton. She looks like a character like out of a Tim Burton movie.
Yeah, I love it. I think that like dressing like for a funeral in like the craziest possible way is just like such a good concept for dressing for the Oscars. Like I just think it's incredible. I'm a big fan. Up next we have unfortunate fashion icon Anna Wintour. How do I even describe what this bitch is wearing? So she's got like what looks like a fucking $15 million diamond necklace on, and she's got her stupid sunglasses on. And then she's got like a blazer that is like, it's got like a lace overlay and a peplum. So it like goes right in her natural waist and then goes out in a peplum. But then underneath, she's got like a sheath dress on that has sort of like the like Chanel, like paper flower thing going on. The blazer is black. It's got big lapels. And then the skirt is white. It's just like a column skirt. Brad, your thoughts?
I don't like it. I think that the skirt looks like it has like dog footprints all over it.
Yeah, it does.
And yeah, I'm not a huge fan. For somebody who's supposed to be like the arbiter of what is fashionable and what is not fashionable, this feels like a remarkably tone deaf, or not tone deaf, but just like a bad choice.
She looks a damn mess. I don't know what the fuck. It is just like further cementing my ongoing theory that like Anna Wintour is a glorified party planner and Grace Coddington was the creative heart of Vogue, period. She doesn't have good fashion.
I'll say this, from the top up, I like it. Like
from the top up, it looks like something that you wear to like you're the third wedding of your daughter.
Yeah, I'm trying to like reimagine this, and like there is a way I could imagine if she wore like cool black pants.
Like if it was all black, it might be okay.
Yes, I think like the two-tone thing doesn't work for me, but I do think like if she had pants,
it looks like she's wearing two outfits.
Yeah, and the sunglasses. I know that's like her signature thing, but
stupid. I hate it.
What's that all
she
about?
Sucks.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the whole mean boss thing and how we glorify that. We don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. So our final one is Amy Madigan. Did I say that right?
Amy Madigan. Amy Madigan.
Yeah. Who I just fucking love. She is just so great. I was so happy that she won. She is wearing black dress pants. She's wearing sunglasses that are like reddish brown. You can see through them. And then she's got this blazer on that is all feathers. So it's black feathers and looks like gold feathers. And it's got like a sort of wrapped kimono front. And then it's just like feathers all the way. Brad, thoughts?
Not great fashion, but it feels that the reason I like it is that it feels like her. Like,
yes,
this is somebody who is not going to try to like play the game of like, I'm going to wear the dress that gets everybody taught. I mean, that's not her. This woman is so salt of the earth. Like
I couldn't see her in a dress at all. It's just not her fashion.
Yeah. And she's kind of like the crazy aunt. Like she's like the free spirited, fun.
Yeah, like kooky Anne who goes to protests in the farmer's market.
Yeah, yeah. And so I just feel like what she's wearing, I love the glasses. I kind of want to get glasses like that and like look cool and like wear glasses.
You could pull those off.
Yeah, I kind of might. I feel like maybe that will be something I do in my older age. Like I'm just to like try to cling to any like vestige of coolness.
I'll take you glasses shopping. We'll find you some nice Amy Madigan glasses.
Yeah, I'll get a feathered blazer just to wear around. And
I love this. I think it's like extremely like it's not something that I would ever wear, but it's like extremely her. I agree. It like and it kind of feels Aunt Gladys a little bit. Like it kind of like has like that like vibe of like with the lapels and everything. Like I think it's great.
And it's also like really unself-conscious or something. Like it's somebody.
It's comfortable.
It's confident is what I want to say.
Yes.
Like she's being herself. She doesn't give a fuck. It's not like disrespectful where she's like wearing like a t-shirt and jeans or something.
Right.
But
she's like dressed up, but it's her.
Yes.
Yeah. Love it. So that is the end of Brad's Fashion Corner. Thank you all for participating. Thank you, Brad, for being our fashion expert.
Yes.
Yeah, I would just like to say that I think that Kirsten Dunst and the Fanning sisters are like some of the only normal people in all of Hollywood. And thank God they haven't gotten their hands on some crazy anorexia Ozempic situation.
What about Sean Penn? He seems normal.
Yeah, that's a real normal guy. It's one of the most normal guys I can think of, actually. When I go through my list of normal guys, he's like really close to the top.
I do, but like if there's something abnormal, it's the chain smoker bodybuilder aesthetic. Like senior citizen chain smoker bodybuilder. Like how does he pull that off? It's so crazy.
I feel like he works out in jeans like RFK Jr.
But he does work out. I mean, he must work out religiously because the dude he's ripped.
He's ripped. He's like so fucking ripped. Like why is your shirt so tight? I'm not a homosexual, if that's what you're saying. So, yeah, recap of the show itself. So, I just want to point out at the top, Safdie brothers, not there. Both stayed home despite being nominated. I don't know what the drama is between them. I don't think anybody knows. But it's a Hollywood mystery that I would like really very much like to know about. It seems like there's some serious bad blood there. And like the gossip in me just wants to know so bad. So if any Hollywood insiders have info on that, please hit me up. I will sign an NDA.
What's up with all these brothers directing movies?
That's true. We need to start doing it with podcasting. Like what? See, like I'm a girl and you only have sisters, so that's tough.
Yeah. I mean, just feel like the Coen brothers, the Safdie brothers. I think there's other brothers. There's
the Wachowski sisters.
Oh, yeah. It just feels like you have to have a sibling these days.
Yeah. They're like the only sisters. It's all brothers besides that.
Yeah. We need the Coen sisters.
Yeah. We need the Coen sisters. Thank you. This is what I've been saying. Representation. So, yeah, the show was long as fuck. Also, it was like almost 4 hours long, which is just like, we gotta calm down. Like, it does not need to be 4 hours. That's fucking insane.
It's going to be interesting when it goes to YouTube next year.
Yeah, that is going to be interesting. That's, I didn't know they were doing that. I thought it was a joke when you first said it.
But it's honestly the way that people watch these award shows nowadays, it's probably the right move.
When I asked my mom, I like was texting her and I was like, what channel are you watching the red carpet on? And she was like, oh, I'm watching it on the same channel that the Oscars are on, Channel 7. And I had to be like, Channel 7 is meaningless. Like that, you don't say that anymore. Like, I don't like have cable to turn on Channel 7. I have like YouTube TV. Like, tell me it's on ABC. Like, Channel 7? What do you mean?
Channel 7 is ABC, Mara.
I mean, I know that now, but
yeah.
At the time I was like, what? That is, you're just saying a number to me. Channel 7. Okay, great. What the fuck?
Gen Xers know the broadcast network channels. I
mean, look, I did during the 1 year when we had cable television, but not after that.
Yeah, I watched it on tape delay. I couldn't stomach like watching it in real time and sitting through all the commercials. So I just I think it was like 10 o'clock at night when I started, and I just powered through. I didn't watch all the speeches either. I mean, some of them I was like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, it's like, who cares, really? I mean, Conan was okay, but he bombed like a lot of times, which personally I thought was kind of funnier than when he didn't bomb. Like, he's good at bombing. He's really funny when he bombs. And so like that, I kind of enjoyed, honestly, even though probably wasn't great for Conan.
Well, okay. So I have thoughts about this because I think he's hosted once before.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was better than this time.
Yeah, it was.
But I feel like it's a notoriously tough gig for a comedian because you're playing to this like jaded Hollywood crowd. And you're also trying to like play to the people at home. And you can't be too mean, but you want to be...
Gotta be a little mean.
But you got to be a little mean, and you can't be too political, but maybe you get in a few political jokes. You know, it's like this tightrope act that you've got to pull off. And then on top of it, I feel like the circumstances surround... I mean, it's always, I don't know, not always, but I just feel like the circumstances surrounding this Oscars made it feel so absurd. The fact that they were even having an Oscars with like World War III happening. And
yeah, I mean, I feel like that's kind of been the vibe for the last like 6 years.
Yeah, right.
It's like, why are we even doing this? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And then on top of it, like Conan hosts this holiday party every year. And that was the last place Rob Reiner was seen alive. And so this happens in December, which is when I imagine, like after the holidays is when I imagine Conan starts prepping for the Oscars, or at least begins to like get that in motion, right? I don't know how long it takes.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I think carrying the weight of that darkness and being like, oh, I've got to be Mr. Silly up here, but I've also got
to be rough.
It's just, the vibes were off.
Yeah, it's true. The vibes were off. It was like you could really feel the Rob Reiner like heavy presence just before they even said anything about him. Like it was just like it was in the back of everyone's minds that like Conan had hosted that party. Like I think like nobody had forgotten that. And it kind of like, it was tough.
Yeah, and he just, he gave a shout out to Martin Short, whose daughter took her own life. I mean, just like horrible stuff has been happening left and right. So I felt for Conan on that level. I got to believe that was affecting him. Just like,
I mean, yeah, like I have to assume just like so many dark things happening.
Yeah. And you've got to be like the master of ceremonies, like trying to pretend like it's all fun and games.
Right, trying to like get everybody happy or get everybody laughing or whatever. Like it's just, and like zero Epstein jokes. That seems marked. That seems like,
well, no, they did the there's no British people nominated, but at least the Brits put their pedophiles in jail.
Okay, all right, fair. So there was an Epstein joke.
But not the word Epstein, you know.
Yeah, right, and like not a very risky one. So my favorite part of the show, personally, was when Timothy did not win Best Actor. That felt really good. I love to see it. I acknowledge that Timothy was honestly amazing in Marty Supreme.
Wait, I remember you telling me that he was going to win, that you thought he was the favorite.
You know what? I thought he was going to win, and then on my Oscar ballot, I put Michael B. Jordan. I felt the tides turning. In the beginning, there was like so much momentum behind him, and he was like seemingly a shoo-in. And then he just like, he went too hard. He like went way too hard. And at first people thought it was charming, and then they got sick of it. And like, it just like, I felt the tides turning, and I was right. It was like even the day of the Oscars, they were saying that he had an 80% chance of winning.
Who, Timothy?
Yeah.
And wait, your Oscar ballot? Are you in the Academy, Mira? Or are you just...
No, like my betting ballot, like just like with friends, like a group of friends that I put together ballots, and just no money, just like to see who won.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I felt like everything, I do think that's what happened. Like everything shifted. It's weird how that, I don't even understand how that happens. Like the politics of it all switch, and suddenly.
I mean, it's like Academy voters like don't just vote based on performance. They vote on like who they believe deserves it. And I think that's a huge part of it. Is like they stop believing that Timothy was a serious enough actor to deserve it.
Well, and I think maybe his campaign, I think people just got tired of the antics.
Yeah, they got sick of it. Like he was like character acting as Marty Supreme in like the lead up to Marty Supreme, but he did it so hard that he like failed, just like Marty Supreme.
If you want it too bad, if you want anything too badly, then people get turned off, I feel like.
Yeah, it's true. You have to kind of pretend like you don't want it that badly, and then they'll be like, okay. I mean, he went so hard that Club Chalamet, his stalker, got the ick and abandoned him. Imagine being so annoying that your stalker abandons you. Yeah. Like, that's what he's dealing with now. Like, he woke up the day after the Oscars and was like, oh my God, even Club Chalamet is gone.
What is Club Chalamet? Is like his fan club?
Club Chalamet is one like 50-year-old woman who runs like the Timothy Chalamet fan account, has like a bajillion followers because she posts like essay length defenses of Timmy, or not even like defenses, just like talking about him, how he deserves the award and the Oscar seasons, and like all these like just like is a crazy obsessed stalker of Timothy Chalamet. And like she has not posted since before the Oscars. She's done. She's like not into it anymore. She abandoned him.
Like, yeah, even your stalkers are annoyed with you.
It's like so fucking fun. Like that's how, like, we should have all known automatically to begin with that like once Club Chalamet abandoned him, he was fucked. That was the beginning of the end.
I'm pleased to report, Mira, that Club Listi has not abandoned me yet.
Club Gonzalez is actively trying to unionize. So, I mean, this I think is just further proof that the Kardashian curse is obviously real. Like, let's go through the men that they've ruined. Kanye, Lamar Odom, fucking, who is the SNL guy? Pete.
Oh, Pete, yeah, I know.
Davidson.
Pete Davidson. What's the Formula One driver that Kim K is with now?
Oh, yeah, he's going to crash in a fucking fiery pit of flames, I'm sure. Yeah, he's fucked, dude. I mean, that's not good.
Yeah, Lewis Hamilton.
Scott Disick, like, he's ruined. Like, like now Timothée Chalamet. I mean, like, I wouldn't be surprised if this is a serious issue in their relationship even. I don't think that Kylie wants to breed with a guy who does not win his Best Actor nomination.
Yeah, and maybe vice versa. He'll feel like the Kardashian curse is bringing him down.
I mean, you know, those Kardashians, if nothing else, certainly practice eugenics with their daughters and their daughters' children, making sure that they only have fathers who are incredibly talented. So, you know, we'll see if Timothy passes that test or if he leaves himself. But either way, he's cursed forever now, so he's fucked.
It does feel like an odd coupling to me.
People say that, but I think that that's because people put more into the idea that Timothy is like a smart, intellectual type of guy, when in reality, he's just a male Kardashian who happens to be good at acting. He just like wants to be like, it's Timmy Tim, and like, you know, fucking go to basketball games. So let's see. So then supporting actor came.
Okay.
One of the biggest conundrums of the night.
Yeah. This is the one race that I cared about because I felt like personally invested in because I wanted Benicio to win. And if not him, then I wanted Delroy Lindo to win. But I loved, and I have to say too, that I think the only movie that I saw that was nominated was One Battle After Another. I watched Sinners while I was editing audio, but I watched it on mute with subtitles, which I don't think...
That's a crazy movie to watch on mute. Like, so much music and stuff like that is like a huge part of it. That's really funny.
I wish I would have seen it in the theater. I feel like...
It was great in the theater, and I didn't know that vampires were at all an aspect of the movie, which like made it even more fun. Okay,
yeah. So I don't have like a great perspective on it, but I thought that Benicio was like the secret heart of One Battle, and I just thought his
absolutely.
I think we agree. We both love that role and like what he did with it, and so
he was the heart of the movie 100%. It's a few small beers.
Yeah. So I was bummed that he didn't win. I kind of expected that he wouldn't, but I was also of the mind that it was kind of chic that Sean Penn won his third Academy Award and didn't even show up to collect it.
I think only you would call Sean Penn chic. I don't know a single other person who would ever say that.
I just think, I mean, if I'm trying to project myself onto this, like, I think I would give like heavy consideration to not going if I were in his shoes. Like, I get, like, especially in these circumstances, I think I would just feel ridiculous in the extreme. And the idea of being on camera and having to like sit through that and to be kind of like a punchline for everybody, which is what it kind of feels like, especially at the Golden Globes, maybe less at the Oscars, but you're just sort of like a caged animal and everyone's watching you at home and like monitoring how you respond when you lose. And it's just like, I don't know. And the whole thing's so goofy when you really boil it down, like handing out trophies to adults for like acting. It's so dumb.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, and I guess like it is his like third Academy Award, but like he wasn't there because he was in Ukraine. Bro, why are you like what are you doing there? Why are you in Ukraine? What are you like a UN fucking oversight committee member now? Like what, you're just like, I'm gonna just go to war zones like me, Sean Penn. I gotta monitor this situation. That's Sean Penn. That's very important. Like what? Yeah,
that's what he does. He goes to like hot zones. Like it could be like he was in New Orleans after Katrina. Remember he went to Iraq before George W. started bombing? I remember
it's like there's a disaster and thousands of people died and he's like, you know what these people need? Sean Penn. They need me, Sean Penn.
He lived in Haiti. Remember he lived in Haiti in like the disaster zone after that earthquake for like
what the fuck? Was everyone just like, why the fuck is Sean Penn here? Like, I don't like, okay, I gotta build my house, but Sean Penn is over there for some reason. Why?
You know, got to give him credit though. I think he raised a ton of money. I mean, he's like
I fucking hope so if he's like doing all this weird shit.
I kind of like that he's a man of action. Like
what action? He's bringing his short ass to Ukraine and having a beer with Zelensky. I'd take another Oscar that he doesn't want. Like, I'm like, it's so weird.
Yeah, he did. He gave one of his Oscars to Zelensky.
Yeah, Zelensky he was like, don't give me this. I don't want it. And now he's like going out there again. Is he going to give him the Oscar again? He's going to give him a third Oscar? Did he give him the Oscar for Harvey Milk or whatever the other one was?
It was Mystic River. I wonder which one he gave him.
I mean, do you think that he let him choose? He probably gave him the Harvey Milk one because he's probably a little homophobic and doesn't like having the words Harvey Milk around his house.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not a homosexual. That's what you're saying.
I don't know what he's doing in Ukraine. I want to say he was going to film a documentary about Ukraine.
Yeah, it's like a war-torn country. What they need is Sean Penn. We gotta tactically deploy Sean Penn to this war zone.
Yeah,
they're gonna fucking send his short ass to fucking Iran next, so he can give his Oscar to the new supreme leader.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sean Penn likes to give his Academy Awards to the heads of state of countries that have been unfairly attacked. So I believe that the Oscar for One Battle After Another will go to like the new supreme leader of Iran.
Yeah, Khamenei's a gay son, apparently.
Is he gay? Yeah, is he gay? Is that what?
Trump was briefed. Trump said that. See, you say Trump's not funny, but then something like this happens where he goes to the press and he's like, I've been briefed on the new supreme leader of Iran. He is Khamenei's gay son. Like, that's insane. That's really fun to be like, I've been briefed that Khamenei's son is gay. Thank you. Great. Very cool.
I could see it. I mean, who knows? Who knows? But
maybe he is gay, but why is the president being briefed on that? So he's going to go to Iran. He's going to give his Oscar to the supreme leader.
I think what this means, Mira, is that you and I need to. It's time for us to go to Jerusalem.
That's right. The people of Jerusalem, you know what they need right now? Brad and Mira. They need us. They need podcasting.
Yeah, I think we have to go on a humanitarian mission. We have to record and broadcast our show from the old city in Jerusalem and try to broker a peace arrangement.
With AI dead Netanyahu.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking to a projection of Bibi Netanyahu that has 7 fingers, and we will be negotiating peace in the Middle East.
That's right. And I got to say, too, I don't think that this is the first time that Sean Penn has been absent from an Academy Award ceremony in which he was nominated for an award.
Yeah, I think he's like ditched a bunch of times. Like, he's like not been there. It's just like he hasn't won for those.
Well, I mean, interestingly, he did attend both times he won previously. So he sort of like didn't show up when he was nominated but lost. And then conveniently when he was like the favorite or sort of sensed that he was going to win, he's like, I guess I'll go. And then had his moment, but then this time was just like, fuck it, I'm not going. And
Ukraine needs me.
I'm kind of, yeah. Like if he had just stayed at home, I feel like that would have been more chic.
It would have been fine.
Yeah, but like the fact that he was like, I'm not going and I'm going to be like hanging with Zelensky in Ukraine is
I've got important jobs and they've got to like fucking, I got to fly my short ass to Ukraine and I've got to fucking go talk to this other short ass motherfucker head of the country for no reason.
It was like the most Sean Penn thing ever.
Like, we're going to play dominoes and smoke fucking cigars. Like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's got to be filming something, right?
I guess. I mean, he could just be hanging out. Who knows? He's a fucking weird dude. So, yeah, and then speaking of war, Javier Bardem, my fucking goat, went up there when he was to present. And before he said anything about presenting, he just said, no war, free Palestine. That's how you fucking do it. That's how you fucking do it. You go up there, before you say anything, you just say, no war, free Palestine. He's famous enough that he doesn't have to worry about it. Someone had to fucking say it. And he said it right next to Priyanka Chopra, who, from what I understand, is very supportive of like the super fascist Indian government. So that was really funny. She looked like how Mike Myers looked when Kanye said that George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Did anybody else say anything? Was it only Javier?
No one said shit.
Everybody.
Like, some people said stuff in like a press conference afterwards, but like nobody said anything. He's like the only one who's fucking brave enough. And like, I think it's like you get to a certain level of fame and he's like, okay, go ahead, blacklist me. I'm fucking Javier Bardem. How are you going to do that? And even if you do, like, I'm good. I've made all the money in the world. I'm married to Penelope Cruz. Like, what could you possibly do to me?
Yeah. I mean, I get that there's got to be, well, there doesn't got to be, but I get that some people would think like, you know what, tonight's a night for the movies. Let's like leave but things are so fucking bad that you sort of have to say something, I feel like.
Yeah, and it's like, what, so disturbing to just hear someone say no war, free Palestine? It's quick. It's 2 seconds. You can say it. It's fine.
But does it do anything?
No, maybe not. But like, at least he's being brave. At least somebody who is famous is saying something. I mean, like, does it do anything for Sean Penn to be in Ukraine? I would say probably it does less than Javier Bardem saying that.
Hey, Sean Penn is saving Ukraine as we speak.
He's been tactically deployed
Yes.
as a U.S. military asset.
He parachuted in.
That's right. That's right. Hamas style, paraglided in.
Yeah, like in the dead of night. No, he dropped out of a plane.
So then we get to what was perhaps maybe the worst part of the show, but also the best, which is the in memoriam. Shout out to my dead grandma, who was in the in memoriam, who was in the beginning of the in memoriam, and who got a full page, not sharing it with anybody else, and a clip in the background of her costumes from Tron, as deserved. I have been harassing and just like Club Chalamet style stalking many members of the Costume Designers Guild, being like, you need to talk to your Oscars rep. We got to get her in the in memoriam segment. Like, she made your career. Let's fucking go. They probably all wanted to kill me, but then I got news that she was the only costume designer in the guild who died this year. And they based the in memoriam on like how many people in different categories have died. So she was at the top of the list, and she was in there, and it was great.
By the way, James Van Der Beek, Eric Dane, Brigitte Bardot, and Bud Cort did not get remembered in the in memoriam, but Mira's grandma did.
That's fucking right, bitches. It's my fucking grandma right there. Fucking Bridget Bardot ain't got nothing on her.
So, okay, I have thoughts on the in memoriam segment. First of all, I just want to say that I thought Billy Crystal, who I have so much affection for, I love him.
What a lovely guy.
Yeah, what a lovely human he is. It's obvious that he's just a total mensch, and I thought he did right by his buddy, and he gave a very elegant, and he was also like emotionally controlled in ways that I found admirable, because it would be easy to just get up there and lose it, but he did a nice job remembering Rob Reiner. I thought that segment was nice, but overall, I thought that this in memoriam was so melodramatic. And
it was a lot, man.
It was a lot. Like what, Rachel McAdams like blubbering about Diane Keaton.
What really got me was fucking Barbara Streisand. That fucked my shit up. Like, I was like sobbing because of my grandma. I was getting all these beautiful texts from the guilds and from like all these people being like, oh my God, there she is, pictures. And then Barbara Streisand starts fucking singing about Robert Redford. I have never stopped crying so quickly in my life.
Yeah, I thought
instantly.
Like, I don't know. What it felt like to me was that they got Barbara Streisand to do it. She's a diva. She probably made them run in circles to get her to commit. And then she finally committed, but like probably didn't rehearse or something.
I feel like maybe her in-ear monitors weren't working or something, or she's just a bad singer now because she was so off key.
Yeah, I mean the whole thing was just, and it was like, he called me Babs. All I could think of was that Robert Redford would have been so embarrassed.
He would have been like, I'm killing myself in front of all of you.
Yeah, I want to die again. I mean, he's such like a dignified like gentleman, and very worthy of like an honor. Like, he should be remembered.
Yeah.
Like the Sunday. I mean, I don't know if anybody had more of an impact on modern film, positive impact, than him because of Sundance and like all.
Yeah, truly.
He's an amazing dude, and I felt like he was worthy of this. But I just feel like they should. I feel like something more maybe simple and dignified and less melodramatic would have been more his style. Like having Babs like sing off key like that was
insane. It was completely insane. Like, yeah. I was like in a state of shock. Like, I was like so emotional about my grandma, and then she started singing it. I was like, whoop.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, it's like I went into like fight or flight or something like that.
Yeah, I know. It's like, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I just felt like they needed to kind of tone it down. Like, there should not be tears. Like, let people cry at home, or like if you're sniffling in the audience, but like when you're getting up there to present, or
at least like let the tears just fall while you read. Like, don't have it be like you're like just like if you can just cry a little bit while you read and like keep it together.
No tears.
No tears while you're talking about your dear friend who was murdered brutally by his own son. You better not fucking cry.
And by the way, he didn't cry. Billy Crystal did the job. He got up there.
Consummate professional. That's true.
Be an adult.
Yeah.
Hold it in.
It's a good point. So all over social media, like, it seemed like it was just one battle after another versus Sinners, which, like, I don't know. I kind of thought Marty Supreme would be in the mix. Like, it was just like a little bit boring or something. Like, okay, they're both great movie. I mean, I think One Battle After Another deserved it over Sinners, deserved everything. But when it's just like two movies like that, like, I don't know.
It felt predictable to me. Like,
yeah, it's like seniority wins.
Yeah. And it's like, of course, on social media, it's like, no, like, this movie sucks and this one's great, or this movie's great and this one sucks and it's not deserving and I'm so mad. Like, in
reality, all movies are equally great.
Or just like, what are we doing here? We're taking this so seriously. And it felt to me, and again, I only watched Sinners on mute with subtitles while editing a podcast or something, but it just felt to me like 2008 when it was like There Will Be Blood versus No Country, where there's these two very good films that are kind of duking it out. And the Oscar for like the best picture goes to the Coen brothers because they're older and they've been around longer.
Yeah, right.
Like, and people are like, I can't believe this. Like, Sinners was robbed. And it's like, no, Ryan Coogler's just a lot younger. Like, Paul Thomas Anderson, I want to say he'd been nominated 14 times and never won at all. Like, Ryan Coogler won. He got he got best screenplay. Like, that's not nothing. And then it was like 14 nominations, no wins, and it had been 28 years. So it just felt to me like a lifetime achievement thing almost.
Oscar voters vote on seniority oftentimes, where just like vote on like, oh, this person was nominated a lot and like this movie's pretty good and like they deserve it now, so they should have it, as opposed to being like, this movie is literally better than the other movie. Like, I think most Oscar voters like don't. They've got like personal things that go into them voting for something or not.
Yeah. I mean, it's like when Leo won for The Revenant. Like, it's a good performance, but like, you could give him the Oscar for like 5 of his other performances. But that was just the one where they're like, okay, like, he ate like bear meat and he almost like got frostbite. Let's give it.
Yeah. And like, he just hadn't gotten one. And it was like really like becoming a thing that he had never had one before. And it's like, it was just his time in the sun, they felt.
Yeah. And you get like a body of work award essentially.
Yeah, exactly. And like, PTA he was so happy that he won the award. He was like Gollum with the ring, like fucking holding the award, just like he was about to be like, my precious, like.
Yeah, he kept like rubbing the statue.
Yeah, like it was gonna like grant him a wish or something like that. Like, he was like, I got the magic genie lamp, here we fucking go.
Yeah, and I mean, he's been like, all throughout the award season, I've seen like a couple of his speeches and like he's been fairly eloquent and restrained. But there was that moment where he was like thanking his fellow nominees. And then he was like, but I cannot deny how good it feels to have it be mine, or whatever.
Truly a Gollum moment.
Yeah.
Like, truly. And then like when he was like, let's have a martini, obviously he should have said, let's have a few small beers.
Yeah. He missed that. That would have been the easy joke that everybody, that would have been like the perfect like button at the end of the show. Everybody goes out and has a good night. But he's from the Valley. He's obsessed with the 70s. It's like, I think he referenced a gin and tonic and a martini. Like, he's very into that like whole 70s San Fernando Valley scene. Like,
yeah, that's why he likes the Haim sisters, for reasons that are either cute or creepy. Who knows? So, yeah, I mean, like, just to wrap it up, winning an Oscar, I think, is like probably the most spectacular form of like public gratification to your ego that's like available in the world right now.
Aside from maybe like winning the presidency or something like.
Right. Yeah. Winning the presidency, like sports. Is there like a sports thing? Like maybe winning a gold medal at the Olympics?
I don't really think it maybe. I mean, the number of viewers, like maybe like Super Bowl MVP, but even that feels like it pales. Like, there's something that's very constant.
Like, the speech aspect of it is like a big thing.
That's what I mean. It's like you're by yourself on that stage holding this trophy, and you get to like say your piece for like 3 minutes or whatever it is. And it's basically like everyone, there's a billion people watching you, and everyone in your industry is basically like, you're a god. Like, you did it. You made it. You climbed the mountain. You're good. You're you're a great artist, you're in history, you know, like all this stuff, you know. And
right, you're like so good that you get to like thank other people, be like, I'm so modest, like I'm just like so like, you know, not all about myself. Like I just like want to thank the other people who like helped me get to this godlike position.
Like the only thing I can think of, like let's say you win like best director or best screenplay. I mean, the only award I can imagine that might exceed it would be winning best podcast at the Golden Globes.
You know what, Brad? That's a great point, and I think that is a good note to end on. So that'll be our goal for life in general, winning the Golden Globe for best podcast.
It will be ours.
It will be ours one day. And thank you to our lovely listeners here and around the world. Bye-bye.